Good day. I just wanted to say I just came out of Planet Fitness, and there is a man shaving in a women's bathroom.
And guess who got their membership canceled? Not the man shaving in the women's bathroom, but this woman. Welcome back to the JP Reacts channel, my beautiful freedom-loving friends. This is where we like to call out the lies, hypocrisy, and corruption of tyrants and Satan. I like to have a little more God myself, shine the light of awareness on woke absurdities, and highlight the amazing work of other freedom fighters. Now, there's nothing too much more woke and absurd, or satanic for that matter, than a man being allowed to be in a women's locker room, especially when there is a 12-year-old girl present. You'll hear about that in a second. And of course, instead of that man getting kicked out, the woman who reported him gets kicked out. Planet Fitness, you're on notice. You may have just Bud Lighted yourselves, folks, because there are calls for a Planet Fitness boycott over this incident. Now, we'll take a look at all the relevant details in just a second. But first, this woman who you just saw the opening clip of, we'll watch her full clip. It's just 30 seconds about her experience. And she actually says some nice things about the man. You can tell she has a good heart, but also someone who has boundaries.
Good day. I just wanted to say I just came out of Planet Fitness, and there is a man shaving in a women's bathroom. I realize he wants to be a woman. He gets to be a woman. I love him in Christ. He's a spiritual being having a human experience. He doesn't like his gender, so he wants to be a woman. But I'm not comfortable with him shaving in my bathroom. All right. I just thought I'd say it out loud.
And therefore, one other lesson we can take from this strong, brave, principled woman is say it out loud. We live in a time where saying what you think out loud is more important than ever. This woman does it. In the next video, we'll see she took a picture of this man while he was shaving. He wasn't naked, exposing his lady parts. Nonetheless, she took a picture and then she gets her membership canceled. We'll hear about this in her day 2 at Planet Fitness video right now.
Good morning at 8 degrees below zero in Fairbanks, Alaska. Day 2 of Planet Fitness saga. I came in Monday. There's a man in the women's locker room shaving. A little girl sitting in the corner. She could have been 12 years old. I don't know how old she was. In a towel. Kind of freaked out that there's a man shaving in her locker room. Well, I was offended. I took a picture of him and I asked him, why are you there? You're a man with a penis. Why?
Boys have a penis, girls have a vagina.
Man with a penis, why are you in the women's locker room? And he justified by saying, I'm queer LGB. And I said, you shouldn't be in the women's locker room. Well, I left. As I said, this morning I got canceled.
Because Planet Fitness canceled her membership.
Planet Fitness is defending the man in the women's locker room, the man with the penis, rather than the child sitting in the corner with a towel wrapped around her.
Do you see a pattern happening in society? Kind of like defend the predators from their victims. Instead of defending and protecting the child, we're protecting predators. Anytime this happens, it needs to be called out. She is calling it out, and I'm grateful. This is getting national coverage everywhere. That isn't the mainstream narrative. Luckily, those outlets are viewed by about 11 people nowadays.
So people, I just want you to know, this is weird. It's not good. It's rather disturbing. I would like for you women to stand up and have a voice and stop the shenanigans. You have authority. Use your authority. I took that picture because I felt like I was in an unsafe space.
I don't like the use of this term safe space. That's been weirded out, but we know what she's saying. You know, normally you'd say, oh, taking a picture of someone in a locker room, that's of course not cool. Even if they're fully dressed, like that's a space you shouldn't be taking pictures of. However, if you're at a crime scene, you want to take pictures. It's a good thing. This, in my opinion, was a crime scene.
And so I'm probably going to go report this to the police today, but I just want to tell Samantha and Joe that work there and own it, thank you so much for canceling my membership. You saved me the trip. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Dude, I love that. Thanks the owners for canceling their membership to save her the trip. Bye-bye. That's actually golden. Now, here's where Planet Fitness is in major hot water, at major risk of having their company really hurt by a potential boycott. I'm going to show you the Planet Fitness company-wide policies on their own website. And what you'll see is This isn't like the owners or managers at one specific Planet Fitness making a really poor judgment call. No, we're going to see this is company policy, which means they are rooted in protecting predators, not protecting innocent members. So the owners of this Planet Fitness canceling the membership of the woman reporting a man in the women's locker room while there's a 12-year-old girl present. This is policy. Let's take a look. Point number 5 under Planet Fitness's policy provisions on their own website. Subject to Section 3 above, all members and team members may use Planet Fitness locker room facilities and programs based on their self-reported gender identity. These facilities include bathrooms, showers, and all other facilities separated by sex. According to Planet Fitness's own policies, the man shaving in a women's restroom with a 12-year-old girl present, he was not in the wrong. Was he wrong according to moral code, potentially legal code? I would say yes. Heavens, yes. But he was in the right according to Planet Fitness. This is Planet Fitness policies on their website. And the fact that this is what they stand for and implement and strengthen throughout their clubs, that's part of what leads me to believe Planet Fitness may really be in hot water. Women don't like men with penises in their locker room. Fathers don't like men with penises in women's locker rooms when their 12-year-old daughters are in there. And that policy could make us wonder, well, just how woke is Planet Fitness? Well, if you scroll up on the same page on their website, they have terminologies providing definitions of made-up terms. So these made-up terms, gender identity, transgender, non-binary, gender expression, gender pronouns, these are all terms that Planet Fitness feels is really important to explain on their website so that the rest of their policies seemingly will make sense. But this is how woke Planet Fitness is. And Planet Fitness is catching some unfavorable headlines. Here's this one. Planet Fitness defends banning customer who reported man in women's locker room. They just double down. Instead of like either being silent and hoping it blows over soon or saying like, that happened, we can see that situation. It is kind of screwed up how that was handled and like owning it. No, they just double down. They defend, of course, we need to cancel the membership of the woman taking a photo at a crime scene that she then reported to the police. We need to defend how we protect predators here at Planet Fitness. Meanwhile, there's boycott calls over Planet Fitness's policies of protecting men in women's locker rooms. No, not protecting women in women's locker rooms, protecting men in women's locker rooms. Now, we'll take a look at a quick video of a woman calling up Planet Fitness to cancel her membership because of this.
Thank you for calling Planet Fitness.
Thank you for calling Planet Fitness.
So I was wondering, what is the protocol for canceling my membership?
Okay, I can go ahead and give you that email.
Well, are you aware of what's like circulating in the news right now?
I am.
So in Planet Fitness, a 12-year-old girl was in the girls' locker room, and Planet Fitness allowed a man in the locker room because he, quote, identifies as a woman. So...
Oh.
By the way, if you choose to call up Planet Fitness to cancel your membership because of this, it's probably really important to explain why you're canceling your membership, just like this lady's doing.
So just watch yourself because you're a girl, you're a female. They're letting men in the locker room. I went and looked up Planet Fitness's policy and they're like, yep, all you have to do is say you identify and you're allowed in the women's locker room. So,
Wow.
I
did not know that.
yeah, you're very welcome. Due to your transgender policy, which violates women's rights and safety, I am proud to cancel my membership at Planet Fitness. I will no longer or ever again be a member, and I'm happy to take my money to a facility that prioritizes women's rights and protections above a delusional man's. I sincerely hope that the 12-year-old girl that you endangered in Alaska sues you and wins. You chose the wrong side of history. Please cancel my membership immediately. Perhaps consider a public apology and a change to your policies while you're at it. Bye, Planet Fitness.
Amen to that. By the way, that's Lindsey Graham, the Patriot Barbie. I've had a chance to meet her, and I really appreciate her stance for freedom and common sense. And I don't think Planet Fitness is appreciating her stance for freedom and common sense right about now, because they don't stand for freedom and common sense. The freedom to be a woman in a women's locker room. Not anymore. Not on our watch, says Planet Fitness. We gotta host our pizza parties because we stand for fitness. Do you stand for fitness? Why do you have pizza parties? Shouldn't you have like a fitness party? Nope, we're Planet Fitness. We're the anti-workout workout center. Come use some of the most useless equipment available on the whole planet. That's why we call ourselves Planet Fitness. Everything's purple. It's obnoxious to look at. But nonetheless, the moral of the story is this is Planet Fitness. These are their principles. Calling them principles is a little exaggeration, but these are Planet Fitness's principles. We saw their policies on their website. The club that canceled the women's membership for reporting the man in the women's locker room, taking a picture of him. It is within their policy. They were following orders, just following orders. Nobody ever got in trouble for just following orders. They're always on the right side of history, aren't they? But in their policy, cancel her membership, protect the predator in the women's locker room while there's a 12-year-old girl present. Planet Fitness. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens next. Thank you for watching this video, my beautiful freedom-loving friend. I'll look forward to seeing you on our next one. But first, here's a special message not brought to you by Planet Fitness. If you've been watching me for a while, you've heard me talking about the Wellness Company's emergency medical kit. Now, this next product is one that I believe every red-blooded American should have and be taking regularly. Why? Because if you're not thinking something is up at this point, with so many previously healthy people experiencing things like myocarditis, strokes, heart attacks, blood clots, turbo cancers, you're clearly not paying attention. Many experts who aren't bought and paid for believe that spike protein is the culprit. Spike protein is a lingering threat from the you-know-what and the man-made you-know-what. It's linked to all kinds of long-term health issues, and even Pfizer is now admitting that it's a problem. Many freedom and medical freedom-loving people have been looking for the answer. Well, the answer's here: spike support. Whether you used to be a compliant person or you did not comply all along, people have been looking for answers, and thanks to the Wellness Company, there is an answer. You don't have to be helpless anymore. Spike Support is a blend of natural ingredients designed to dissolve and block spike proteins. Reclaim your health by going to twc.health/JPReacts and use code JPReacts at checkout for 15% off. In this fight for truth and medical freedom, you owe it to yourself and your family to take back control of your health. And you can do so at twc.health/JPReacts.